Hey guys, Mahone here from UBC. Just going to give a very quick tutorial on how your team can play Dust 2 on Terra's side. Just going to go over a very quick default. It's very simple, but it's very effective. And I'm going to go over what the positions of all 5 players will be. And I'm going to go over their roles and responsibilities for all of them. Your first player here is going to be the Chi Swan player. Your second player is going to be your outside long player. Your third player is going to be your palm tree player. Your fourth player is going to be your upper B player, and your fifth player is going to be your lower B player. So that's the default setup. Those are the positions of the 5 players. I'm going to go over the Chi Spawn player first. So the Chi Spawn player is generally going to be your opper. His responsibility is to count how many people cross towards B. So he needs to let the team know if 2 cross towards B, 3 cross towards B, or 5 cross towards B, or none cross towards B. Also needs to let them know if there's a smoke. Needs to let them know if he can't see how many people across, and he also needs to let them know if he has vision on lower in case they throw this smoke here. It's all very important for him to relay this kind of information to the rest of the team. That way the rest of the team can find opportunities or exploits in their setup, essentially. So that's the Chi Spawn player. Your outside long player is going to be he's going to be playing roughly in this area here. He's going to be one of his biggest responsibilities is to identify whether or not the CTs are playing long. The CTs will generally give away if they're playing long if they either throw a Molotov like this into the connector, or maybe they throw nades into the connector, and maybe after they throw those Molotovs and nades, they throw a smoke. Maybe even before that. Maybe even before they even reach the corner, they're going to throw this flash here, and that flash will blind any terrorists coming out, so they're ready to contest. So as this outside long player, you need to be able to listen and identify all these nades that are coming towards long, because if there's nades here, there's a very good chance that the CTs are actually playing long. And it's also important for them to note if those nades aren't there, because if they aren't throwing those nades, there's also a good chance they're not playing long. So it's very important for this long player to be able to identify whether or not the CTs are actually playing long or not. He also needs to be able to hold for pushes and punish any aggression that might come his way. He also needs to let his team know if they are pushing long. That way the rest of his team can find openings elsewhere. So that's the long A player. I'm going to talk about the palm tree player now. So the palm tree player here, what he's going to do is he's generally going to hold for aggression mid in case they push up mid, or in case they push up cap. There's some angles that he might want to take. A smoke that he might throw is this Xbox smoke. And pretty much what that smoke will do is it'll block any CT vision from being able to watch the catwalk. And this is very important information for the CTs, so if he's able to, by throwing that smoke, you can pretty much eliminate all CT vision from the catwalk, and the CTs won't really know if you're going up cat or not. So another spot that the palm tree player might go towards here and try to get a better angle on cat. It's also his job to help his long A player if they happen to be pushing long. So those are the things the palm tree player is going to do. He's just going to hold for pushes, throw that smoke, and that's generally it. So as your upper B player here, he has very similar responsibilities to the long A player. He needs to be able to see how many nades the CTs end up using. If you think about CTs that come into B, they're going to want to hold off a rush, so maybe they're going to throw a flash into the tunnel, maybe they're going to throw a nade into the tunnel, maybe they'll throw a Molotov into the tunnel, and maybe after all those nades they're going to throw a smoke. So it's very important for this upper B player to identify all these nades that are coming towards the B tunnels. He needs to identify if there's more than one smoke, or if there's more than one Molotov, because what this allows for the rest of the what this allows is that if they use up all of their utility, it might be a very good idea to take towards B afterwards, because they're not going to have nades to hold you back. In addition to counting how many nades the CTs use, he's going to have to also hold for aggression here, punish any pushers. This is another spot he can use if you can get there quick enough. He can just hold here like this, and if any CT pushes, he's going to punish them. So that's the upper B player's job. The lower B player's job, he needs to be able to Kill this guy at lower B in case he pushes up. In case this T spawn hopper, actually spots our guy, crosses towards lower, this lower B guy, and maybe even with the upper B person, they need to go lower and kill this guy lower to give themselves the 5v4 advantage. In general, this lower B player is going to try to peek mid a little bit like this. Maybe he's going to spot if their CTs are being aggressive on cat. CTs, if they're aggressive on cat, generally things they'll do is maybe they'll throw a flash, maybe they'll smoke like this, and try to get control of catwalk and not let the T's take it right away. So that's something he can do. He can also spam the mid doors like this. Generally he just needs to watch for mid and cat aggression and be able to punish any CT aggression from both sides. So those are all the 5 different spots and their responsibilities. For all the 5 different spots, they should all definitely be looking to waste the CT's utility. So for this upper B player, maybe he's gonna throw a smoke like that. He can throw some nades. Maybe he's gonna throw a Molotov here or something like that, right? And all this is supposed to do is just to make the CT sweat a little bit. Maybe after they see that smoke, the CT here is gonna throw a couple of his flashes. Maybe he's a little worried. Maybe this lower B player, maybe he's gonna throw this flash mid like this, and then the CTs are gonna throw a smoke, or maybe they're gonna throw a flash and try to hold off any aggression. So pretty much the idea is that you're looking to waste utility and you're looking to get information, and after that you decide on what site you want to go to after they've used up all their nades and given away their positions. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.